And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to like the 8th or ninth installment of Georgia State Roleplay LSPDFR Online. So, I'm actually realizing that not a lot of you that are joining know how to do, the basic things in LSPDFR Online. So, in this tutorial, I hope to cover, the basics of how to join the server, how to get places, meaning like how to, when you spawn in, get to certain destinations so that you don't have to drive in a POV. If you do have teleportation abilities, and I'm not sure if everyone does or if I just do, I'll explain two different ways to do that. How to use the V menu. The M key for our server is the V menu. I'll explain all of that. Um, how to get armor, vehicles, spawn type of different peds, weapons, how to spawn vehicles, and how to LSPDFR online, which I've already taught. But by the way, you guys won't have this world related option. But it's how do I explain this? It's a lot easier than a lot of people are making it. So when you spawn on the server, you're going to spawn anywhere on this map. Normally, for some reason, thankfully, it's been spawning around Sandy. Most of our patrols have actually been in here in Sandy. We're trying to move to Polito a little bit and down to Los Santos or Vinewood. But so say you spawn all the way out here, and they say, hey, all sheriffs or all whatever spawn at 1033. So you're gonna go, or 1029. You're gonna double click, which will draw that route. You can exit out of the map at that point. You are gonna double left-hand click, press M, go to miscellaneous settings, teleport options, teleport to waypoint. And what it'll do is it'll put you right in front of that teleportation area. So now I'm right in front of the county sheriff's office. If you can't do that and it doesn't allow you to teleport, which you also can do, is hit M, go to vehicle related options, vehicle spawner, and just spawn any one of these vehicles to get where you need to go. And you can just drive it to that destination. If you get pulled over, you can just say you were trying to get somewhere. You're not an active civ or anything like that. But again, I'll just go through that really quickly. Also, /DV is to delete the vehicle. Makes sense because D means delete and V means vehicle. So anyways, M, vehicle related options, vehicle spawner, and then any of these cars you just hit enter on, and then you can select whatever vehicle you want and then spawn it. And that's how you can get around as well. It's fairly simple, fairly easy. What next? So we just covered how to get to different places, how to get there, what to do. Now, let's go through how to use the V menu. So the V menu has many options. It has online players, band players, player-related options, vehicle-related options, world-related options, voice chat, voice options, miscellaneous settings, and about. We're going to go over the voice chat settings first. So what's interesting about voice chat in-game is you actually have to make sure that when you go to settings that your in-game voice is on. Otherwise, you're going to have issues. So how to do this is you're going to hit escape. You're going to go to menu. In this menu, you're going to go to settings. You're going to hit enter. You're going to go all the way down to voice chat. What the fuck is it? There we go. So you're going to go to voice chat. In here, it should look exactly like mine. Exactly. Voice chat enabled should be on. Output device should be whatever your headphones are. Voice chat volume should be all the way up. SFX and music volume should be all the way down. This means that while you're in game, when you're talking to someone in game, it'll turn and blur out every type of in-game noise that you will be able to hear. So gunshots, vehicles, radios, anything like that, it'll blur it out so that you're easily able to hear them talking. Talking, extremely important. Make sure the microphone is enabled. Self-explanatory, but also make sure the voice chat mode is set to push to talk. Otherwise, you will continuously talk, or it won't even activate. And make sure your input device is yours, your headphones. Microphone volume, microphone sensitivity, this is up to you. I have mine all the way up, just in case. After that, once you join the server, and every time you join the server, you want to go down to voice chat settings. It's going to say voice chat proximity. This says global. So when I hold N and talk in-game, it will completely stream my voice across the whole map. If I go up to 10 or 15 meters, I like to keep mine around 10 or 15. Mostly 10 for, more proximity. A little less irritating when you're, more irritating when you're on 15 than 10. But 10 meters means only people 10 meters from my character will be able to hear my voice. So it's a lot nicer than, global where everyone's hearing your traffic stop and everyone's like, what the fuck is going on over there? So, alright, so we went over voice options right there, so now let's go over how to spawn a ped. So, player-related options, you have two options, and this is where people get really confused. You have player appearance and MP ped customization. Player appearance is for the GSP officers, since we don't have an EUP for them yet. You guys, when you get into your departments, they will explain to you how to do this. But be aware that you will go, for GSP units, you will go to player-related options, player appearance, and you will have to spawn a ped by other ped. It's like, I think it's like, it's one of the cops, but it's something like that. And then you gotta go back and then do ped customization and do all these. You can still save your character in this by hitting save ped, and then saved peds is right here. You can just spawn them through that menu. Actually, here we go. So GSP, you guys will look like this. I've already saved it, but you'll have to add the hat, the gloves, glasses, stuff like that. But once you save your ped, this is where you can find your ped. You can go to saved. The rest of us, you go down to MP ped customization. And since you are new, you will have to do create male character, and it will take you to a screen where you have to design your character from scratch. Myself, I will not be doing that. But at the end of your design of that character, it will tell you to save the character. So what you can do is after you save it, it's going to spawn it. But when you get back into the server, hey, sir, how do I find it? M, player related options, MP ped customizations, saved character, and these are all your saved characters. So like, say I wanted to go Civ and I was a bank robber, my bank robber uniform. Say I want to go on patrol as my lieutenant. There you go. Departments will give you the numbers that you need to be able to put this character together, because in the spawn creating, or in the creating menu, you guys already know that you guys have to match or put, find the right clothing. We will supply you with that knowledge. All right, so my character's wearing a vest. Shouldn't he have a little bit better protection on, on the field? Yeah. So what you're going to do is hit M, go to player related options, player options, and then set armor type. I keep mine on heavy. Because a plate carrier, depending on its ballistic value, can be either extra heavy or extremely heavy or super heavy, meaning its protection power. I'm just going to keep it on super heavy. Also, people that like to do their little idling animations, that's down here in the same menu. Your character will do whatever you hit enter on, and you can change it. We also do have a neat... Oh, shit. Also, be aware that if you're in this, you actually have to click it again to get him to stop. I don't know why I did that, but anyways. Also, you can do slash emote cop, and it'll get the emote to play. You just have to type emote and then what emote you want to play. And then all you have to do is move to get him to stop emoting. So, self-explanatory. I just went through how to get your clothes, how to get your uniform. It'll be specifically detailed by department heads on how to do that, but how to get your clothes and how to get all that done. Now, alrighty, so we just went through that. Now vehicles. It's going to be in vehicle related. Also, all that was in player related menu. Player related options. All of that. Also, shit, I forgot. Weapon options. How you do this is you go in here. It's in player related options, weapon options. This is how you build your loadout. You're gonna go to handguns. You're gonna equip. Not that one. What gun do I have? What the? Oh, I haven't equipped my loadout. That's why I was confused. But anyways, yeah. So you're gonna see how it says on the bottom. It'll say weapon removed, weapon equipped. So equipped. You want a flashlight on all your weapons. Most of the time you want your pistol as a combat pistol. We have it remodeled to the 9mm Glock 19, I believe. Then you can go down to your stun gun, which is the taser. You're going to equip that. Then you can back out of this menu, go to assault rifles, go to combat carbine rifle. You're going to equip it. It's going to give you the M4. It's remodeled. You're going to go to grips, flashlight, scope. And it'll give you all those attachments that you need. The ACOG, the IR light, and all that fun shit. But that's how you do that. And then what you're going to do is after you set all that up, if you want a shotgun, there's shotguns in here. We only allow the pump shotgun. It's been remodeled as well. But after all of that, Say you get a weapon that you don't want, by the way, you can just click equip again and it'll remove it. After that, you're going to go to weapons loadout. You're going to save this loadout as like patrol loadout. I've already had multiple loadouts saved, so I'm just going to load my response loadout. Again, how to get to there is player-related options, weapon loadout, manage loadout, and then you can spawn it from here, equip loadout. You can also set these as default loadouts, so you'll spawn in with them. I don't do that normally, but we will for the sake of the video. Alrighty, so say you are law enforcement, and you're like, hey, so I'm brand new, just got out of the academy, my lieutenant told me to spawn my vehicle, what the fuck do I do? So your lieutenant should have already provided you a vehicle to save at the beginning, and he should have explained that you're going to save it through vehicle-related options, saved options, save current vehicle after you're in it. So say I spawn the Alpha, right? Say I really like this fucking vehicle and I want to keep it. You're going to go to saved vehicle, save current vehicle, name it, hit enter, and what it should do is it should put it in sports. Since you spawned it from the sports section, and then all you got to do is spawn the vehicle, and it'll always be there. Most vehicles you can actually customize. Like a few of these are add-on vehicles. But what I'm getting at is there's vehicles you can save as civs. There's vehicles that you can edit. Once you spawned a vehicle, you do have options of add-ons. Some of these might depend, but how to find the add-ons is vehicle-related options, vehicle options. I always have keep vehicle clean, by the way, and engine always on. Those two are big for me because I hate when my vehicle looks dirty, and I hate when I get out and my car you have to turn your car back on. Mod menu. This is where you get all your options for the car. It will change stuff on your car. So say I don't like my spoiler, I can change it. Say I don't like my front bumper, you can change it. Like it's fairly simple. Biggest thing, license plates. This is for more of my Leo officers that are watching this. You can change this. Most of us roll with these, the yellow and black. It looks a lot better on your patrol cars. How do I set my patrol car license plate to my call sign? Excellent question. So you're going to change this, go to set license plate, and you can change it. Just erase it all the way. Type in no spaces, no nothing. Just type it in like 454. Hit enter, and it'll instantly center it on your license plate. There's nothing you have to do. I'll show you guys what that is in a sec. Alrighty, so those are civilian vehicles. Be advised though, civilians, you do have to register your vehicles. So say I spawn this car, and I'm like, hey, I like this car. Okay, you're going to have to go to, your CAD. You're going to have to go to patrol. You're going to have to go to your civilian department, server. Your call sign should just be your name as a civilian. You're not any of these because you're not. You're going to begin your patrol. So, here's all my characters. I believe this one is actually under... Actually, let's go to one that I know which one it's under because I don't want to be looking for fucking ever. There we go. This one. Alright, so this one is... above your map, it should say your license plate numbers. So 83 Georgia Alpha, or Golf Alpha, excuse me, Georgia. What the fuck? 83 GG. So that should be under Mark Hall. His licensing center should have, or vehicle center should have Georgia. Yep, right here. So this is a black and colored Dodge, which it is. But what you guys would have to do, in a sense, as civs, is you guys would create your car. You guys could customize your license plate, get it out all the way that you want. You have to come in here. You got to go into, whoever you created that you want the car to be under. Click that name, go down to Vehicle Center, and then add. And then you're going to have to add the vehicle, the color, the type, the registration status, the insurance. This is only for civ. You do not have to register your patrol vehicles because those are government vehicles. Those aren't your vehicles. They might be take-home vehicles, but they're not your vehicles, if that makes sense. So after you do all this, it should pop up in this for civs, and then you guys are able to, patrol. What this does for us as law enforcement is when we pull you over, we are able to actually finally fucking roll your tags and actually do a roleplay scenario with you. For instance, for those of you that are watching, this is how you navigate CAD. You're going to go into patrol. Whoever you are, you're going to sign in. So a lot of people miss this. Don't miss this. Click your department, click the server. Identifier is your identifier on the server. So mine is 410 because I am 410 on the server. I'm mostly traffic enforcement. I'm going to begin patrol. Some of you won't have that subdivision thing. So this is your CAD. In service 10-8. That means you are available for calls. 10-6 is busy. 10-7 is not at your computer. So we're going to 10-8 ourselves if it wants to work. Alright, so database search, 10 codes, criminal reports, game maps, activation. 10 codes we actually do have, so please look at that. If they're all not up to date, I will go through today and make sure that they're up to date. I think they are. I wouldn't. They're out of order, but oh, I'm so sorry, gentlemen. Oh, yeah. But they should all be in order so that you guys know what to call out, when to call it out, and how to call it out. Criminal code, pretty self-explanatory. Shit that you can tag people with. The penal code for it, what it is and how much it is, so on and so forth. Reports. These are just composed by you guys. We're not doing these right now, so please don't fill any of those out. There's a thing on Discord that shows you guys where to fill these out, since these we can't read. Game map, don't worry about it. Active calls, don't worry about it. Active units, don't worry about it. And information desk, don't worry about it. These are the only things you need to really touch. These really don't matter. They're hardly ever working. So database search. Let's go search the guy that I just found. So what you're going to do is you pull up to a scene, or you pull up to a traffic stop, and you're like, damn. Excuse me. I do not have coronavirus, by the way. Disclaimer. Vehicle database. So you roll up on a traffic stop. Before you even get out, you're going to run his information. So 83 Golf Alpha 446. So run his info. So this comes back as a model Dodge. Registration is valid. Insurance is valid. It's not stolen. Dodge black, ice white. Color type is classic. GSRP identification card. It belongs to Mark Hall. So this is who you're going to find out who it belongs to. It's a male, born on 1988. Issued, doesn't expire. Driver's license status is none. Normally that just means if, whatever. Don't worry if it says none. It doesn't mean anything. Issue fix-it ticket. This is only if their vehicle's damaged and you do not think it's drivable. Don't fucking do this if you don't think you don't need to. Issue fix-it tickets do not replace actual tickets. These are just for the car. Search row means you're going to search his name. So instead of having to go into database, vehicles, then close out of this, go to database, search a name database, and then, try to type in his name, you can just go to search row, which will automatically pull up his shit. Database search, vehicle, search row. Okay, so traffic priors, they'll pop up here. Traffic incidences, they'll pop up here. Search row. So, displayed results for Mark Hall, authorized access only. So, social security, it's fake. His name, it doesn't expire. Alrighty, so down at the bottom, a lot of people don't look at this, but down at the bottom is where you see if his shit's valid. So he has a valid driver's license, valid hunting license, valid firearms license. He has a lot of weapons ported to him. He has an AKM model, he has an M4 rifle, he has a combat pistol. These are all registered, so they're all legal, as long as he does not have a felony. If he has a felony, then that's an issue. So, how you can tell is some of the civs don't realize that they have a felony and they'll still carry firearms. You can tell in either, oh shit. We're gonna pretend that we didn't see that. I swear to God that was not active like 2 days ago. But anyways, traffic citations. You can see, who filled it out, where they filled it out, and what they did. If I can get out of this. The fuck? Oh, you have to click like way in the fuck out. So he has 2 citations, one for unlawful practice, and then one for illegal U-turn. So you can read their traffic reports. They have arrest reports. You can read their arrest reports and warrants. This is where active warrants will be. Cam, you son of a slut. I knew it was him. We're gonna go ahead and inactivate that. But anyways, fuck was I gonna say? Alright, so registered vehicles are right here, so you can also see which vehicles he has registered if you just ask. Say you're not on a traffic stop and you found a suspicious vehicle and a guy's walking towards it and you're like, hey, can I give you your name? And they go, no, I don't know whose vehicle that is. And you run their name and their name comes back to that vehicle, they just lied to you, so you can arrest them. Not really, but you can investigate more. So, anyways, here's this. New citations. These are new citations you can write for these said people. It will go straight to their name, so enter persona name, Mark. This is for who the ticket's for. Driver's license number, leave all this. It should pop it up on its own. Location of offense, you just type in where it happened. Selects offense that applied, so illegal U-turn or speed should also be here. You know, stuff like that. P. Ugh. Never mind, I apologize. I don't know why it closes out of the menu when you do that, but anyways. New warnings, new arrests, new warrants. Self-explanatory. Exactly what they sound like, you're just going to put it in. As Leo. When you're on a traffic stop, hit traffic, put in your location, your postal, your description, then once you hit submit, it will pop up over here, and then other units can attach themselves to you. You will not be able to close your call. You'll be able to go back 10-8, and the call will still be active over here. Dispatch will handle it when they get on, so don't worry about it. Alright, so that just went through CAD. We're going to go ahead and go through law enforcement. So, vehicle, saved vehicle, you're actually going to have to spawn your your law enforcement vehicles through spawn vehicle by model name, which again is in the M menu. Go to vehicle related options, spawn vehicle or vehicle spawner, spawn vehicle by model name. So for instance, CPD 1 should be the Vic. Yes, it is. So the Vic is CPD 1. So let's say one of your guys said, hey, spawn CPD 1 and get ready to go to training. Okay, hey, there's nothing on this vehicle. How the fuck do I get ready to go to training with, you know, so little shit? They're gonna be like, oh shit, you're right. So have extra 1, 2, 5, 8, and 7. And you're gonna be like, what the fuck is that? So what you're gonna do is go to M, vehicle related options, vehicle options, go down. So you're gonna probably be somewhere in this menu. Make sure you go down and find vehicle extras right here. Or actually, here, I'll do this first. So extra 1 is top light bar. If I swear to God, you guys see how this looks right now? You have the light bar and the undervisor. I will kill you if I see that. I shit you not. That is my biggest pet peeve. Do not let me catch you with an undervisor and a light bar. Y'all are retarded for that. That shit's dumb. So what you're going to do is you're going to either have your light bar or your undervisor. Undervisor are only for supervisors. So if you're brand new, I would not recommend you have one of those. Just have extra 1, extra 2, which puts those 2 lights on. Depending on your department will be depending on the extras that you're allowed to have. So I'm going to go ahead and set it up for my department. Alrighty. So once you have all your extras set up, it's like, hey, Trig, I'm part of the Sheriff's Department, or I'm GSP. I'm not part of Chattanooga Police Department. How do I get rid of that skin? You're going to back out of the extras menu and go to the vehicle liveries. And then you can move through the... I'm gonna fix myself really quick. Oh, I forgot that was the wrong one. Okay. So, anyways, on most vehicles that you spawn, they will have a livery, and you can go through the livery and change it. So this is the other one. Window tint. You shouldn't really have tint on your windows because it'll tint the things. This is the recruit training vehicle for sheriffs. So say, you know, they get on, you're like, hey, come train. They'll spawn this, and then you'll be like extras 1, 2, 5, 8, and 12. Most departments have places like that where you can look at what you're allowed. Vehicle liveries is just the skin around the vehicle. Vehicle extras is the vehicle extras. You really don't need to worry about anything else in here other than making sure your engine is always on, because if you get out of your car without that being on, it's going to shut your car off. So if they take off, you're going to have to get back in and wait till it starts. If you keep it on, you're good. Alrighty. So, that's pretty much all you guys need to know in vehicle options, vehicle spawners. So once you find a vehicle that you like and they say save it, go to saved vehicles, which once you'll back out, M, vehicle related options, saved vehicles. You're going to be going to the top where it says save current vehicle, same thing with the civilian vehicles. You're going to save it as whatever the fuck you want. You're going to save it, and it's going to go down here to emergency. And you can find it here in emergency. if that makes sense. So, I'm going to go ahead and actually get this set up the way I want it to be so that I can actually have some fun with this. There we go. I forgot to change the license plate. Oh, better yet. So set license plate. Here's what I meant by that. So I'm 410. See how it centers it on the license plate front and back? Pretty simple. Pretty fucking simple. So say you made a save to a vehicle and you're like, hey, do I save it again? No. What you can do is go down to wherever you saved it. So FCSO, personal Vic, and you can just replace it. And it'll just replace the model that you currently had saved. So, okay, so let's go. Oh, vehicle options and vehicle stuff. Control X will bring up your radar. On means it turns on. Click the X button, it'll turn off whichever way you are wanting it to face. So I normally only run with my front on. Don't really worry about modes, those are retarded. Just make sure it's in same and XMIT. If it's in op and XMIT, just click mode again to put it in same. That means same means it's going to face or raid wherever you're facing, just like it did right there. So this guy's going 13 miles an hour. This guy's probably going around 20. Now he's going 15. But, so set speed limit, actually just for y'all's understanding, Control X is how to bring this back up after you hit close. So we're going to reset. We're going to set this fast to 10. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go show you guys what this does. So if someone, actually better yet, oh, I didn't, I was going to fly past it in this car, but, fuck. Okay, well, I guess I'm not doing that. I forgot to enable whatever the hell that was. So, let's say Control X, set speed is 10. So what you guys are going to see, hopefully, here in a second, is this guy's going well over 10. You guys will hear that beep. You'll see that in the right-hand corner in the red, it'll save the fast speed. This is the fastest it clocked someone at. 29 miles an hour, and then it puts its license plate right here. This works really well for civilians that play on the server, because if they fly past you and you get their thing, you can put out a very decent bolo, because you not only do you have their speed, you know what vehicle it is, now you have their license plate, and you can actually run their license plate through here to find out their name, so you can put a warrant out for them and the vehicle. So, anyways, how to clear that is you just hit reset, and I'm going to put it back up to 55, but anyone that goes 55 past you or above, the thing will go beep, and you'll hear it. It'll say the fast and what their license plate was. So, what was I gonna do? Oh, F7, cruise control. It works kind of well. Works kind of indecent. If you accelerate, it's gonna lock that in as the speed. You're gonna have to braking is the only way to get you out of it, or hitting F7 again. So, it's just up to how you do things. Alrighty. So that's that. Pretty self-explanatory. I'll do a quick traffic stop, I guess. So we'll go ahead and pull this guy over. Q is lights. Delete is how to enable pullover mode. I normally hit lights, and then after they stop, I'll hit delete. Shift E is how to mimic now. It's no longer Shift Y with the menu. So Shift E. Shift E again is how to release. For my guys that are in Fulton County, you guys need to start paying attention, because I'm not going to repeat this again. Position your vehicle slightly slanted. Make sure that they, are a good distance away from your car, just in case they back in. If they start shooting, you're able to get out. You're able to either take cover right here or take cover behind your vehicle and do whatever you need to do. So PEDs in the vehicle for LSPDFR online, you're going to walk up to them. You're going to hit Shift and E at the same time. You're going to say hello. And he'll say whatever the fuck that was. You are going to ask for identification. Chad Fritz. Okay, so I fucked up already. Anyways, Shift U, MDT radio, run plate. Okay, I should have done that before I even went up. So his name's Chad Fritz, so we'll just go ahead and... Oh, it comes back to a CAD hood. Alright, so why are you in his vehicle, sir? But you get what I'm saying. Shift E is for... Oh, uh-oh. Okay. Ah! I didn't mean it! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! No one's on the server. Don't actually do that on a traffic stop. That was a use of force video. I'll probably write a report on that here later. Shift U is the MDT radio. Ooh, that guy was going fast. So Shift U, MDT radio, all these fun things. I'm actually gonna get out and see. Anyways, but what I could have done is, you could have done the traffic stop. Even for AI, you could do this so people know where you are. Shift E is how to get them to talk to you inside the vehicle, and E is how to get them to talk if they're outside the vehicle. Multiple options to that. There is no longer a jail script or fucking what's its nut script. Shit, what am I trying to say? Prisoner transport. There's no longer a prisoner transport script, so what you guys are going to need to do is seat them in your vehicle, drive them over here, unseat them, take them into the police station, and then hit them free to go. It'll just simulate it, I guess, for right now until we get a booking script. But that is pretty much it on how to LSPDFR online and how to do our server shit. If you have any questions, oh fuck. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, gripes, complaints, anything like that, please feel free to reach out to me or my guys, and I will hopefully be able to see you guys later. Yeah. Peace, homies.